Good morning, children. So today we are going to learn about a new section from the English textbook. So from this slide itself, you should have got the idea that what we are going to deal with, right? So today we are going to learn about the grammar sections. So today's topic is adverb. Okay, adverb. From the word adverb itself, we can guess that is something which is related to the verb, right? So the verb, which we are all familiar with the word verb. So what is a verb? So verbs are the action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing. A verb is a word that expresses an action or a state of being. Example, jump, come, sing, walk, send, spend, whatever. So all the action words are considered to be verbs. So we are going to learn more in detail about adverbs. So what is an adverbs and what is the role of adverb? So children, please turn your textbook to the page number 101 so that you can see these pictures. Yeah, so today we are going to learn about adverbs. Yeah, adverbs. So there are certain rules in the adverbs where we can use the adverbs meaningfully in a sentence. The first one is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about where an action occurs. That is the place. Okay, for example, Joy lives downstairs. So we got the information about where Joy lives. That is downstairs. That is where an action occurs. That is the place, right? So the another example, the children love to play outside. The children love to play. Where they love to play? They love to play outside. So where an action occurs, that is the place. So another example, that is Kashmir is located in the north of India. Kashmir is located in the north of India. So that is the north of India. So Kashmir is located in India and we got the information particularly where it is located, the place. Yeah. So where an action occurs. So that is about the first point, that is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about where an action occurs. That is the place. So we'll move on to the next. So the next point is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about how often an action occurs. That is the frequency. Okay. So in this picture, you can see the grandparents and a girl, that is the Joy, that she often visits her grandparents. Yeah. Often, that is how often an action occurs, that is a frequency. How often she visits her grandparents. She often visits her grandparents. So the next example, that is the newspapers is bought daily. How often the newspapers are bought? It is bought daily. So the frequency we can see in the sentence. So that is Raju always play cricket. That is Raju always play cricket. So how often it takes place? It takes place always. Yeah, he always love playing. Yeah, so Raju always play cricket. So that is the second point, that is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about how often an action occurs. That is the frequency. So the next point, adverbs modify a verb by giving information about how an action occurs. That is the manner of the action. So she dances happily. How she dances? She dances happily. So the manner is explained here. We got the information about how the dance occurred. Yeah. So that is in another example. They walk quickly to catch the train. How they walked quickly? That is the manner. Right? So that is they walk quickly to catch the train. Then John answered the question correctly. So the manner, correctly. He was answering it correctly. So we got the information about how an action occurs. So the third point is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about how an action occurs. That is the manner. Okay, manner of the action. The fourth point is adverbs modify a verb by giving information about when an action occurs. That is the time. Okay, the time. For example, she recently ate faluda. So when she recently ate. So when an action occurs, we got the information about when the action occurs. Yeah, another example is that we first met Julie last year. So we first met Julie last year. So last year is the time here, right? So we got to know about when this action occurred, right? So another example, David forgot his lunch yesterday. When he forgot, that is yesterday. So we got to know when that particular action occurred. So that is the fourth point, is the adverbs modify a verb by giving information about when an action occurs, that is the time. Okay, children, these are the 4 points. See, adverbs modify a verb by giving information about where an action occurs, that is the place, how often an action occurs, that is the frequency, how often an action occurs, that is the manner, when an action occurs, times. I want all of you to just remember these 4 points, and that is the place, frequency, manner, and times. We'll go to the exercise now. So in the same page number 101, you can see this exercise. You can see this, and we are going to deal with each one of the exercises. Yeah. So look at the picture and fill the blanks with suitable words. So you can see this picture that the car is moving so fast. Yeah. So the car was moving to, what we can write? It is moving. So moving is a verb here. So we are modifying the verb, and we are getting more information about how it is moving. It is moving fast. Yeah, we can use the word fast. Answer is fast. So the next one is the lift is moving. Also here lift is also moving. So we can say that it is moving slowly. Yeah. The third question is Joanna did her classwork. Joanna did her classwork. How she did her classwork? Yeah, she did her classwork neatly. So it is about the manner, how she did. Yeah, I think you have to recall it and understand. Yeah. So the fourth one, Kirti Vasan arrived. You can see this picture in which Kirti Vasan is standing outside, and the classes already began. And what happened? Yeah, the Kirti Vasan is late. So Kirti Vasan arrived late. So what is the point here? It represents time. He was late, right? Yeah. So we can write Kirti Vasan arrived late. It represents the time. So Paul plays cricket with his friends. What we can use that? What we can use there with the words that we have studied? Can anybody guess? Yeah, we can use how often it takes place, the frequency, right? Paul always plays cricket with his friends. Okay. Yeah. The next question, Suguna helps her mother at home. So how often she helps her mother? She often helps her mother. You can also use she regularly helps her mother at home. She usually helps her mother at home. She always help her mother at home. So you can you can use words such which represents the frequency. How often it happens. Yeah. We'll move on to the next. So children, so we are next moving to the next exercise. I want all of you to turn your textbook to the page number 1 or 2. And in the exercise, what we have to do is read the sentences and put the adverbs in the correct boxes. So they have given some boxes here, 4 boxes here. Give 2 more examples of your own in each boxes. We have to give more examples of the adverb in each of the boxes. That is manner, time, frequency, place. We have to classify from the sentences. What we have to do is we have to first read the sentence and find the adverbs and add on to the boxes. Okay. The first sentence, that is, Anand has decided to submit his project tomorrow. So here tomorrow is the adverb here. So when he is going to submit, and we get to know about the time. So we'll add the tomorrow in the box time. Yeah. So then second one is the cat ran behind. So where the cat ran is a verb here, and we got to information about how and where the cat ran. Yeah. So behind. So it represent what? The place where the cat ran. Yeah. So the third one is the Paraman sang in the choir happily. How he sang in the choir? Happily. It represent, just guess what will be the answer. Yeah, manner, right? Yeah, happily. We never come late to the office. The fourth questions. We never come late to the office. That is, we can know about how they used to come. Yeah, yeah, they come, the verb, and how that it represents the time. The late, we go to information about the time, right? So we'll write the late in the time box. Yeah. The fifth one, the stray elephant was set free in the forest yesterday. So we got to know about the time again. That is yesterday. Right? Yeah. The sixth one, Arun and Vimala usually complete their homework on time. There, what they do, they usually, right? That we got to know about the frequency, how often they do the work. That is usually. Raghav looked at his sister affectionately. So how he looked at his sister affectionately? It is the manner, right? Yeah, affectionately. I prefer to leave early, right? It early represents the time. So we'll add on to the time. So we have to also add two more words, two more adverbs to these boxes, right? So bravely, quickly in manner, and usually, always, regularly. All these words can be used in the frequency, that is in the adverb as adverbs, and place, that is up, down, and in places, and next month, afternoon. So words such as this. Okay, you also have to find words which can be used in all these four manner, time, frequency, and place. Okay, we'll move on to the next exercise. So children, so we are moving to the next exercise in the page number 1 or 2. So what is it? Put the words in the correct order to make sentences and use a different color to write the adverbs. So I want all of you to write this on your notebook. Okay. So here it is not given in an order. The sentence is given in a wrong order, and we have to make it into the correct order. Okay. So we'll deal with that. We'll go to that. Yeah. The first sentence, was somebody there nearby standing? I want all of you to just guess the answer. And yeah, so how we will write the sentence? There was somebody standing nearby. The nearby is something we can understand about the place. Yeah. Right. Right. The second question, came Anand to school early? So how can we write the sentence? Yeah, Anand came to school early. Yeah, we can understand when he came, right? The guess what will be the point of the adverb? Yes, the time. So third one, softly Murali speak. Murali speaks softly. So softly is the adverb here. So softly is something, the manner he talked in. Okay. Beautifully the house have they decorated. So in the sentence, how can we correct the sentence? They have decorated the house beautifully. How they have decorated the house? They have decorated beautifully. So beautifully is the manner they have done, right? So that is the adverb here. So the fifth one is English classes during always we English speak. How can we correct this? Yeah, we always speak English during English classes, right? Are you children speaking English during the English classes? Okay. So here, how often? Yeah, the frequency. How often you use English? That is the always. The always is the adverb here. Okay, children? Hope you understand the class, children. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.